How do you correctly calculate a prism's base perimeter? Imagine you are building a box or a container and need to know how much material is needed to cover the edges of the base. That is where calculating the base perimeter comes into play. The perimeter is simply the total length around the shape at the bottom of the prism. To find it, you first need to identify what shape makes up the base. The shape could be a triangle, a rectangle, or even a more complex polygon. Once you know the shape, you use the specific formula for that shape's perimeter. For a triangle, you add up the lengths of all three sides. For example, if the sides are 5 centimeters, for centimeters, and 2 centimeters, then the perimeter is 5 plus 4 plus 2, which equals 11 centimeters. If the base is a rectangle, you add the lengths of all 4 sides or use the shortcut formula, which is 2 times the length plus the width. So, if the length is 8 centimeters and the width is 10 centimeters, the perimeter becomes 2 times 8 plus 10, which equals 36 centimeters. For other polygons, you simply add the lengths of all the sides. This step is straightforward but very important because the perimeter is used later in surface area calculations. When calculating the surface area of a prism, especially the lateral surface area, you multiply the perimeter of the base by the height or length of the prism. This gives you the total area of the sides that wrap around the shape. To do this correctly, always double-check the side lengths and make sure you are adding all sides of the base shape. Remember, the key is to identify the shape first and then use the right formula. If you have a triangular base with sides measuring 5 centimeters, for centimeters, and 2 centimeters, the perimeter is 11 centimeters. For a rectangular base with a length of 8 centimeters and a width of 10 centimeters, the perimeter is 36 centimeters. Knowing how to find the base perimeter helps you accurately calculate the surface area and volume of the prism later on. So, always take your time to measure each side carefully, add them up, and you will have the correct perimeter for your shape. This simple step makes a big difference in understanding the full size and surface coverage of your three-dimensional shape.